Welcome back to my next Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reaction, episode 15. Last episode was crazy, and it hit me like a truck, basically. I wasn't expecting an episode that deep, but we got one. And thank you to everyone who commented on that video, because that was like the most comments I've ever gotten. Unfortunately, I had to delete about 30-40 of them because they were saying some quite hurtful things and hateful things about my reaction to that episode. I mean, watching it back, my comments after the episode, because I was so shocked, I didn't get my points across very well at all. So I think there was a bit of miscommunication there. I got so flustered I wasn't finishing my points or providing enough context. But most of you were lovely, so thank you. But yeah, I got some very harsh things said about me. But you know, that's the internet. But yeah, obviously lots went down in the last episode, particularly with Fitz as a character, who is my favourite character of all time. So when I got comments saying, "Oh my god, you hate Fitz, how can you hate Fitz?" it really hurt me, because he's my favourite character ever. Basically, lots of people were saying, you know, it's not character assassination, this is why. And in the video I do say, I know it's not character assassination, it felt like it was close to, and I think we were supposed to feel that, because Fitz is mentally ill. He suffered brain damage at the end of season 1, and it's kind of all been building to this moment. And going through the framework really didn't help his, you know, mental illness. And I'm glad that the show's finally addressing that, and hopefully dealing with it at some point. I feel like it's going to be a long process. But I understand that I said he needs fixing, that wasn't the right thing to say. He needs help and he needs support to work through his issues, and I hope that the rest of the team will. I mean, I'm sure Gemma definitely will help him through that. Deke even could, in a way. Daisy, I don't know if she'll be on board for that. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I know that Fitz is very ill and needs help, and I know what they're doing with him is necessary, and it's not character assassination. And if it came across that I thought it was, and I thought Fitz had been ruined, I apologise, because that's not what I was doing at all. And I did state that I knew it wasn't character assassination. But yeah, I wanted to get that out there. There we go. Let's move past that. Feel the love. I'm very excited to see what this episode's going to bring. And how they deal with the aftermath of this, how the team is going to deal with what Fitz did, and maybe move forward or just address some of the issues. I also apologise for the setup. This is very haphazardly set up right now. I am home for Easter, so I'm currently not at my uni. So I don't really have a proper desk or anything, which is where I normally film some stuff from. So yeah, I'm currently sat on a stool, my bed back there, and yeah, I'll try and work out a better space, but this is how it's going to be for now. Apologies, but yeah, very excited to see what's going to happen next. Let's get into it.
Time for what?
It's time for S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra to finally unite.
Well, fuck. So this is Hydra Academy as opposed to S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy. I would love to have seen more S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy flashbacks. I really want to see Baby Fitzsimmons in the academy.
Oh, shut up, Sitwell. You're just jealous.
Of you being a teacher's
Sitwell.
pet.
Oh my god.
Any of our mutts.
You're jealous because I am going places while you will be stuck in middle management.
It doesn't sit well with me that he's back.
Please welcome Daniel Whitehall.
Oh shit.
Good morning.
This creepy fucker.
It's an honor to speak with you.
And the success of Steve Rogers, there have been many
failed attempts to create a super
Team Cap.
Yes, Mr. Von Strucker.
Plan out to use Red Skull's Tesseract. It's the greatest power source we've ever had.
Intriguing. Looking to our past.
I love all these callbacks to these old characters. Well, that's fucking rude. Wait a minute. I'd say it's raining, but it's more like hail. I'll stop now, promise.
Well done. It's a rite of passage. We must eliminate any weakness, no matter how difficult. I imagine it
Oh,
wasn't easy to sleep last night.
Not with all the boys stomping through the walls.
God.
Leadership expected nothing less.
You want me to be...
Artificially inseminated. It's quite exciting, yes? You should be honored. You will give birth to our new leader. As I said, we see the future of Hydra in you.
That's fucked up. Oh, here we go. Ooh, boo, 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 boo.
But I wouldn't have had you.
Man, I kind of feel bad for her.
Let me guess.
Yes.
General, I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Hey.
Come on, Hale.
Oh. Oh, symbolic. That flag coming down. Aww.
I promise we'll take very good care of
Everything's so sad.
CrossFit Tinkerbell's your daughter? I've known you 20 years. You never once mentioned having a child.
CrossFit
I
Tinkerbell.
never felt it was anything you should be concerned with. You saw Daisy Johnson shoot you in the head point blank.
That wasn't Daisy.
God, I'm
I
right,
know you
wasn't
think I've lost my onions, but I've got a feeling it was one of Anton Ivanov's tin cans. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. That wasn't L&D.
I like that they're repeating the same kind of thing again and again.
Is she the one responsible for cutting my agent's arms off?
That's my daughter, Ruby.
But also, yes.
Seems like a major strike against homeschooling.
Is that the inside of Mr. Smith from Sarah Jane Adventures?
Why have you brought this human?
One of Earth's mightiest heroes.
Uh-huh. Would that be like, is that one of
So the
Thanos'
Shadow
ships?
Guy will save humanity from the
Is this an
alien
Infinity War
warships.
tie-in? Because that would be cool.
Provided we meet certain. Right now, the Confederacy thinks that we have no choice but to cooperate.
You want to prove we're not so easily coerced?
Not only that, but that we're a galactic superpower not to be toyed with. That's going to require a significant display of force.
Oh, we will not go
This is
quietly
very
into the
interesting.
night pit. What's your plan?
But
Yes,
are
when we're
Ruby
back to
and
Whitehall?
Von Strucker gonna, like, fuck this up?
Go team.
I hear she sacrificed her own boyfriend for the greater good. Those decisions are not easily made.
Now, wait a minute.
Look, she's powerful, she's intelligent, she's calculating. If the Confederacy needs gravitonium, Daisy Johnson is the one to deliver it.
By infusing her with gravitonium?
Yes, she would have the power to level alien armies, blow their ships apart. She would
God,
be worthy
the
of
Destroyer
Whitehall's
of
code name
Worlds.
for the project. Destroyer of Worlds.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Obviously, the guy was overcompensating.
It's all coming together, guys.
But
No.
Poor Talbot, man.
I'm sorry, Colton! I'm sorry!
No.
Daisy, we have a supervillain.
Oh, Fitz isn't a super villain. This is breaking my heart. Can we get some Fitzsimmons scenes,
Just need
please?
to calibrate the myoelectric interface.
It's been a while.
It's not that Fitz is still a bad guy out here. It's that he was still a good guy in there.
Yeah, the lines are really blurred for him now. Oh, Mac, you are the MVP.
And thank you.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna get through it.
Okay,
You've got Deke.
moment of truth. So if Yo-Yo subscribes to Fitz's theory that time can't be changed, then...
She thinks she can't be killed.
interesting. What's your conclusion?
No, don't think like that. That's gonna get you killed, and then you have to change the timeline, and my heart's gonna break, and I'm gonna cry so much.
But why does Hale want Coulson? He's still on our side.
Don't defend him. Not to me.
There's not a lot of team left here, so let's hold it
This is
together.
breaking my heart.
By any means.
These
no
two
matter
are
how
always there for
sadistic.
each other.
Well, would you have agreed to do it?
Never.
Well, then I didn't have a choice.
Oh, fucking hell.
You didn't have a choice? You drugged me. You restrained me, and you cut into me.
I don't feel good about it either, but in a few hours, the town up there would have been affected as well, so I'm sorry. I don't need your forgiveness. I just need you to trust me.
You are not leaving this room. You are Hydra.
Well, that's
Oh god, I can see both
the
sides.
same flag as those people.
I worship the ground both of them walk on,
Do you want me
but
to recount all the times that you did?
it's like when she was under hive control,
Figure
it's
out
all
another way to
missed
track
out.
Hill down. We've done it before.
And it was a trap.
It'll be different this time.
Yeah, because
They have a plan they know works.
We already
It's very confusing, isn't it?
Doesn't take a fortune to see how easy it would be to make another one. Are you listening to me? Daisy!
Oh god, I need them to patch things up. That's breaking my heart.
Daisy.
But they probably should have let him out. I understand Daisy's hurting.
He's right. You're not in the least bit hideous. Take it you and Daisy had a productive chat. I've been thinking about you and me. About us.
Please don't.
Gemma.
Relax. I know we get through this. Do you recognize this?
Yeah? It's mine. After my injury, I got the number engraved because I couldn't remember the name.
See, that's the thing.
Just telling him about Deke.
This one's yours. That other tool belongs to Deke. Who got it from his grandfather?
He's our grandson. But he's the worst.
I think he's perfect. Plus, his very existence proves that you and I make it to the lighthouse and live long enough to raise a daughter. Do you see what this means?
Yeah, I do. It means that our daughter's obviously going to marry some belligerent space goon if she's going to give birth to a Deke.
No offense. It means you and I are invincible.
Aww. I mean, that's really sweet, but that's not the attitude to have, because one of them's going to get fucking killed now, and then I'm just cease to exist. That was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that. I would have liked to have seen more of like the main cast, because they're only really in it like the last 10-15 minutes. But what we did get was really interesting. I liked seeing that backstory with Hale, and then having Talbot in it, and young Sitwell, and young Von Strucker, and yeah, Whitehall, all of them coming back. It was really nice. Very interesting to watch that backstory and kind of understand a lot more about how Hale works. And the whole concept of what Hale wants to do, I find very interesting. And kind of fits in with the whole Destroyer of Worlds thing, but also there's that ship, which could be Thanos' ship, which would be an amazing tie-in. I don't know if they're going to go that far. But yeah, all that stuff is really good. Her scenes with Coulson, I really like their little dynamic. But yeah, I love that backstory, it's very interesting. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen maybe more of the main team just to explore what happened in last week's a bit further. But we did get some inklings of that, so that was nice. And I'm glad we did get a Fitzsimmons scene right at the end, because that would have pissed me off if we literally got nothing. And that was a very sweet scene. Shockingly, that was my favourite scene of the episode. Shocking. But yeah, I'm worried. I don't want them to have the attitude thinking they're invincible, the same Yayo has it. Because that probably means something bad's going to happen. I mean, it's Fitzsimmons, so something bad's always going to happen. That's what's going to keep me awake at night, tossing and turning. I had the dream last night that I was watching this episode. Obviously, what I was watching was completely different to what actually happened. But I just didn't remember having a dream of watching the next episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know why. I mean, it's always in the back of my mind. But yeah, that scene at the end was really sweet, but also worries me greatly. I'm glad that Fitz found out, and his reaction was fucking hilarious. I loved that. I missed Deke in this episode. The last couple of weeks, I've developed an absolute obsession with Deke. As certain people know. Yeah, kind of obsessed with him and Fitzsimmons. So I missed having him around, actually. He kind of normally brings in a lot of humour in dark times. But yeah, still, what we got was really, really good. I found that really interesting. I don't know if everyone will feel that way. I don't know if everyone would have enjoyed the big chunk of the episode without any of the main characters in it. But I found that very interesting. And I felt like we learnt a lot more. It felt kind of like a filler, but at the same time, I feel like we got loads of information there. But yeah, I liked seeing how Hydra was working in, like, Hydra Academy or whatever. And Daisy, potentially getting a bit reckless, trying to get Coulson back by going to find Robin. I mean, I understand it must have been awful what she went through, what Fitz did. But again, you know, Fitz isn't well. But I feel like even if he hadn't, you know, gone through like the whole thing with the doctor and everything, it still would have been an option to him. I think that's what he's trying to say, because he said he doesn't regret it, which does make me sad because it's Daisy and I love Fitz and Daisy's friendship so much. When he was really there for her when she first became like an Inhuman and everything, that is heartbreaking. I really hope they patch things up soon, but I think it's going to take a lot for them to get through that. And I mean, they just need to talk things through. You know, Daisy, I love you, but did you need to quake him against the wall? I don't know. Yeah, that's a very complicated relationship. And I love that. This show's so good at doing that. You're like, who's right, who's wrong? There's real blurred lines, and that's something this show always does so well. You could be on any one person's side. I love what Max said to Gemma. Even if it did inspire her to kind of think they're invincible. Which was adorable, but again, terrifying. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where they're going to go with this now. And the whole concept of the Destroyer of Worlds kind of got even more interesting to me now. And Ruby thinking she's going to take Daisy down. Bitch, please. Ruby reminds me a lot of Sinara from like the first 10 episodes. I don't know why, but she does. So maybe her fate will be the same and Daisy will kick her ass and stab her through the chest. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I really enjoyed the episode a lot. Would have liked more of our main characters, of course. But what we did get was really cool. And I think what we did get for the majority of the episode was really, really interesting. I liked having loads of these characters come back. And there's a lot of interesting setup going forward. So I'm excited. What episode was this? 15, wasn't it? So we've got 7 episodes left. I don't even want to think about it, but this could potentially be only 7 episodes left of the show ever. Oh god, I need season 6. I will sob if it gets cancelled. But yeah, really good episode. Really enjoyed it. Very excited to see where they're going to go next with it. I've definitely gotten over the shock of last week's episode. It took a while for me to digest that. But it's going to be okay. I have faith it's going to be okay. If they want a season 6, it needs to be somewhat okay. It's a very complicated relationship between all these characters and a very complicated kind of story in terms of morals and who's right, who's wrong, who should do what, you know, who's going to survive, who's not. But yeah, I'm excited. And I'm also glad Yo's getting her robot arms. That's really cool as well. Yeah, good episode. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to what the rest of Season 5 is going to offer. And yeah, I'm really excited about where the story's going. And you know, this whole thing with Fitz and Daisy is heartbreaking. But I think this story needed to be told with Fitz. Maybe he didn't need to, the show didn't need to go that far and have him actually do that to Daisy to explore this. They didn't need to really do that, but they have done it. And you know, maybe at the end of the day, this could make their friendship even stronger. I don't know. I mean, she said she's never going to forgive him. And you can still, you know, love and care for someone and still, like, hold something against them and never forgive them for something. I know I do that with some people I know. So it's possible. They'll get through it, I'm sure. God, I ramble so much. I'm sorry. I ramble so much in these after things. I keep going back and thinking of new stuff. Anyway, very good episode. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.